What happens when a gun that fires forever meets a man who can never be touched? It's the ultimate cosmic paradox. Space Racer's Infinity Ray versus Satoru Gojo's Infinity. One destroys everything in its path across eternal distances. The other makes the distance to its user literal eternity. But according to physics and math, who actually wins? Let's dive in. First, look at the Infinity Ray. This isn't just a laser, it's a fundamental breach of physics. Once fired, the beam travels for an infinite distance, obliterating every single atom in its trajectory. It doesn't dissipate, it doesn't lose power, and it never stops. It is a straight line of pure destruction that goes on forever. Then we have Gojo's Limitless. Most people think it's a shield, but it's actually a mathematical nightmare. Usually, when an object moves toward you, it subtracts the distance. If a car travels at 50 kilometers per hour, that distance hits 0 in an hour. Simple, right? Gojo flips the script. His technique doesn't subtract distance, it divides it. Think about it like this. You throw a knife at Gojo from 5 meters away. The Infinity catches it and divides that distance by 2. Now it's 2.5 meters. Then 1.25. Then 0.625. It keeps dividing infinitely. In mathematics, you can divide a number forever and it will never reach 0. The object is still moving, but it's essentially trapped in a paradox where it loses its kinetic energy before it can ever make physical contact. So, what happens when the ray meets the sorcerer? The result is a visual stalemate. The Infinity Ray will scream toward Gojo, but as it enters his personal space, the distance starts dividing. Because the ray is traveling across an infinite distance, and Gojo's technique is creating an infinite slowdown, the beam would appear to freeze right in front of Gojo's face. It hasn't stopped, it's still moving, but it's covering such a microscopically small amount of space that it's effectively neutralized. The kicker? Gojo isn't even in danger. He can literally just step to the side and let the beam continue its infinite journey past him. Space Racer has the power of endless distance, but Gojo has the power of endless division. And in this battle of the infinities, the math says Gojo stays untouched. Is there anything in the multiverse that can actually pierce the limitless? Let me know your theories in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.